It seems pretty logical that the more toys you make available to your children, the more satisfying playtime should be, right? But that's not how things tend to pan out in reality. Here's why. When your children have access to the exact same toys for long stretches of time, whether they play with them or not, those toys can grow stale. They get used to seeing the same stuff in the same bins on the same shelves week after week after week. It feels old, which means if your children have access to everything that they own all the time, that wonderful variety doesn't make playtime more interesting. Instead, it actually can breed boredom. On the other hand, if we were to remove some of the toys temporarily, giving our kids a chance to miss them, we can bring them back with renewed excitement. That is the power of a toy rotation. Hi, I'm Trisha Childers, creator of Home on Purpose, and today I'm going to share 4 simple strategies for intentionalizing your toy rotations. Strategy number 1, there should always be some toys missing. Even if your collection is small enough to fit nicely in your play areas, try to have something on rotation at all times. Somewhere between 10 and 25% is reasonable. Strategy number 2, when choosing which toys go on rotation, try not to remove an entire type of play all at once. So if I notice, for example, that my daughter is a little bit bored of playing Animal Hospital, I might choose to put her veterinary set on rotation, but I'm not going to take away all of the play acting stuff. She will still have access to either her princess costumes or the play money or the ice cream shop. Similarly, there will always be some form of action figure available. There will always be some sort of construction or building toy available. That way, no matter which toys happen to be on rotation, there is still a variety of types of play available. Strategy number 3 is to make sure the rotations last long enough for the toys to be refreshed. Now, the exact length of time might be somewhat of a moving target, and you'll probably have to experiment a little bit to see what works best for your kids. It could be a week, a month, even longer. That's totally up to you. But the point is, I need to keep that veterinary set away from my daughter long enough for her to miss it. When it reappears, she should be excited to see it again with a renewed desire to play with it. That's where rotations get their power. It's the same toy that she's played with hundreds of times before, but because she had a chance to miss it, it feels fresh. You know, it always amazes me how such a small change, like a rotation, can completely transform not only the way toys function in your home, but also your children's attitudes about their belongings. In fact, that's the basic premise of my guide to Taming the Toys. Along with helping you declutter, downsize, and reorganize your play areas, this instructional guide shows you how to give toys a deeper purpose. Instead of viewing them as some obnoxious problem to be solved, we can utilize them as powerful tools to teach valuable life lessons like contentment and responsibility and wise shopping and so much more. If you would love to completely overhaul your play areas and transform your children's attitudes in the process, you will love the Guide to Taming the Toys. Click the link in the description of this video to learn more. For now, let's get back to the last strategy for intentionalizing your toy rotations. Always be on the lookout for stale toys. Pay attention to which toys kind of sit around unplayed with for long stretches of time. When your children seem to be losing interest in something, that should be the very next one to go on rotation. And when you remove that stale set, replace it with whichever set of toys you think your kids would be most excited to play with. So as you can see, toy rotations are a wonderful way to encourage your children to be more satisfied with what they already own, while also making your play areas a little bit easier to keep in order. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to click the link in the description to check out the Guide to Taming the Toys. Until next time, this is Trisha Childers with Home on Purpose. Bye.